came a little bit early today. We're gonna hop out here and see what showed up.
Oh yeah.
All right.
GL353.
So this is not it, but there's two vehicles in here. All right, well, like I said earlier, Christmas came early for somebody. It wasn't me, but it was for my buddy Corey.
Hi.
And Corey, what can you tell us about this? What did you pick up here? What
Sure,
year
this
and all
is,
that?
Yeah, 2024 Mustang S650, so the new version with the performance pack, and it also has an RTR SPEC 2 package, which gives you different graphics, different wheels, different skirtings on the bottom. And they also lower it and then put their performance suspension on it. So it should even handle better than factory.
All right. What horsepower motor does this have in
I think
it?
it's 498, so roughly 500 horsepower.
We'll call it 500.
We'll round it up.
Just wanted to, this is like I said, like Corey said, 2024 Mustang. And for the car buffs on the channel here, we'll take a look at this real quick. We'll look inside of it, and it's actually got the RTR wheels on it as well with this package, right?
Yeah, different. Yep, the RTR wheels, and so the tires are bigger, wider than stock as well.
So Corey, why this car? I know you've got one of the coolest Jeeps in town. You've got a Ford Raptor.
Not as cool as yours.
You got a Ford Raptor now, and now you have a Ford Mustang. Why?
Oh, sure. It's a new version of it. I think it looks good, and I've always wanted a sports car, so I figured now's the time to do it. I didn't want to trade any of my other vehicles because I like them, and this came out, and I really like the design of it. Kind of looks like Camaro-ish a little bit, so it's got the best of both worlds.
Well, I know 4 or 5 years ago when you were looking at your Raptor,
Right.
You were actually looking at a Mustang then too.
And Camaro. Yeah, I was looking at the Camaros. And honestly, they redesigned them, and the whole big inside's pretty cool with the different screen, the whole screen goes across there, and all that stuff. So,
well, we'll have to get in there and take a look at. Does the hatch open
Pretty
all this,
slick.
all that, or is it just a trunk? It's probably just a trunk.
the trunk, I think it's under here.
Well,
Oh yeah, see,
there's all your
there's all my
afterparts.
aftermarket parts are in there that they took off.
So he got new suspension on this.
Yeah.
Looks like the front struts here.
New front struts, yeah.
Springs. Some of the cowling.
Yeah. That's the intakes in the front are all different.
Yeah. So
Air dams.
everything they replaced looks like they stuffed in the trunk. And
That they did.
well, let's go ahead and open the doors on this and look in the entertainment side of it.
Yeah, let's do that.
So first thing I notice is the stitching and the two-tone color in the seats. Boy, is that pretty.
Yep, that's a
Really
grayish
pretty.
leather I went with.
Yeah, and then
Really
they've got
stitching.
gray stitching in all around here. The RTR
little-
badging.
Yep.
This is number.
Yeah, 19 out of 100. They make
19?
100 a year.
So explain that. Tell everybody what we're looking at there. Then.
RTR will put out 100 of these a year, and so you got to get your order in kind of fast to get one. Now this is everything they did to it is also warranted by Ford, so that's what makes it special, because you can go online and buy RTR parts that you put on your car, but you can't get the badging, you can't get some other things that this has, and you can't get the warranty with it, because like I said, they did lower it and they added suspension components, which Ford warranties.
Okay, that makes it nice. So they're a factory approved,
Yes,
aftermarket supplier.
Actually, and the guy who RTR stands for Ready to Rock. The guy who owns the company is a famous drifter, and he helped Ford create the drift brake in the Mustang as well. He collaborated with them to help them create that drift brake, which is something.
So does this have a release on it that you know of?
Drift brake, yeah. So so we're gonna drift it today later too.
Oh, okay. We might want to stay inside. That's why he had it delivered in a enclosed trailer, because we've got nothing but salt and sloppy, slushy snow on the road.
They won't see the road for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure he will have cleaned the dust off of this thing at least 5 times before it gets to the road.
A good serious wax job and ceramic coating.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this dash real quick.
Yeah. So it's a solid glass dash all the way across there.
That's pretty crazy. It actually looks like it's one piece, but it's curved.
But it's curved, right?
I don't know if maybe I can show you a good angle here. Solid glass curved all the way across there.
Let's do the unwrapping, huh? Should be even clearer then.
That's bigger than the TV in my house, I think, here, Corey. You've got, as I see, an automatic.
Yeah, it's automatic, the RTR shifter, so you push this down to shift. So instead of a button to push in, you push it down, and it makes it a little more convenient. So if you have your hand there and shift, pretty simple.
Looks like he's got all the controls on the steering wheel there, like just about any vehicle.
Yep.
You actually ordered this and got it from Alabama?
Yeah, I got it from Alabama Ford, Town and Country Ford, because they're only one of few RTR dealerships in the U.S. that we order them from.
So that means that he wasn't able to go to the dealership, look this thing over, have anybody from the dealership show him this vehicle.
No.
It arrived on a delivery truck?
It arrived on their truck. They did their thing to it and put it on a trailer and finally showed up.
And it's up to you to figure everything out inside
of it. Took me about 3 weeks to get it from the time it hit the lot.
Okay.
The dealership.
All right. Well, I don't know. You want to fire it up inside here real quick and see?
Let's see. Yeah. Sounds good.
That's got a really good sound.
I have no idea what setting that exhaust is on. My guess is it's not the loudest exhaust setting. Yeah.
Pretty nice.
It's got a good rumble to it.
All right, so he has the ability to change. And Corey, if you want to show the 3 or 4 different active exhausts.
So you can change the exhaust mode. This is normal. Got sport. I think this is track exhaust. And then also you got the quiet, which sounds like a V6.
Yeah.
That's what the V6.
And you can actually definitely hear a difference in that sound.
Yes. So that's the V6 EcoBoost. That's what that would sound like, I bet.
Yep. Yeah. That sounds like your Raptor.
Yeah, it sounds like the Raptor. Right. They didn't even give me a full tank of gas.
Oh, man.
Right. You got different cluster themes, too. So you got... This is like, I don't know what they're calling them. Close your door, Doug, so you can get rid of that. So, you got normal, and then you can select them and move them over here somehow. You got a sport one. Oh, see, it's already doing it. See,
okay, yep.
You got sport. You got track, which is pretty cool. You got calm. Yeah. And what else we got? Anything else? Fox body. So you got an old style one, which is
just like a digital gauges. Yeah,
that's pretty slick. Yeah. So you got all the different choices to choose from on your mode. Track's pretty cool.
Well, let's see. You got your. Go ahead and hit the gas a little bit there. See what? Yeah. Huh, pretty neat. Well, I think this is kind of the introduction to the car. We got to get the parts out of the back there, but kind of an intro to a 2024 RTR built
Spec 2 Mustang S650, like I said, with the performance pack. So as far as an S650, this is the top of the line Mustang you can get with every option. Obviously Mustang makes a dark horse, which is a little bit above this, but pretty much the same thing.
Alright.
In my opinion, this with the RTR spec looks better than the dark horse.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as long as I've known Corey, he's been a car guy through and through, and He takes care of these vehicles. And just a quick look here. You know, we've seen this Jeep before in a video a long time ago. Takes pretty darn nice care of that, and I can guarantee you this. In the next 20 minutes, he's going to be out here washing this thing and cleaning it up.
I can't wash it because I got to wait for new wash mitts and stuff. I ain't messing around with black. I got a whole new supply coming in. So before I touch it, I'm getting all new stuff.
No chips and stones in the old wash mitts are going to touch this.
No old wash mitts are touching this. Yeah, you can do, you know, as you know, with that Rhino line Jeep, basically, you can
wash it with a broom.
Wash it with a brush, yeah. Right, correct, yeah.
Ah, cool.
Won't be this.
Now, no.
Ford doesn't make a sunroof in a Mustang. You can't get a Mustang.
No sunroof, no half top.
If you want the sun on your head, you got to get a convertible. And I don't like convertibles.
Don't blame you.
No.
All right. Well, let's take a quick look around outside here again. We've got the lit up badge on the side of the sill coming out of the vehicle. Pretty standard door items here. You got your lock, unlock, your door latch release, your window, and an oh-no handle on the side. All right, so we were sitting here talking about the lowering kit that he had put in this, or where they put the different suspension in. And Corey, you said how much more do you think it's lowered?
Around 2 inches lower.
Around 2?
Normal car, right.
And that's for the handling, and boy, it sure does give this thing a pretty nice looking stance too.
Yeah, great.
With it lowered down.
Yeah, it gives it a great stance. It should ride just as good as factory, even though it's lowered.
Now, if you guys are wondering, this is the way this car sits. And that's my fist under that car. So it's about 4 inches off the ground. Not much, but it sure gets it down low and makes it sit just right. Comes with the Brembo brakes. You got the black. I would assume that you could pick that color,
you could pick colors, yeah. I think they had, well, they also have black with the white. I think they got blue, and they also got red. I'm not sure if they got another color.
Yeah,
but
well,
also just black vehicle. I wanted the black with the white.
In Corey fashion, all murdered out. Everything's black on black and looks pretty darn good.
I don't think there's any factory tint on a Mustang.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Huh. Is that so when they spin out and hit the crowds, they can see who they're sliding into?
Yeah, you can see everything. And the thing is, they can see you, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the trucks.
So this is like the old Mustang 5.0s, right?
Yeah, so it's the old Mustang 5.0. The main difference with the engine is dual throttle body intakes, which is giving it, that's how they're getting more horse out of it, I believe.
All right.
And I also watched a video where people are finding ways to add a little horsepower without any cost, right? So they're taking these, if you take this off, there's a little carbon fiber filter in there for, you know, environmental regulations. They say if you take those off and they dyno them, it'll give you like an extra 15 horse just by taking those out.
I believe it. Lets it get more air.
Yeah, it's limiting the air.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
And it's even got the
got a brace.
The brace on the cross here for, you know, that comes up the top of the shock tower on each side there.
Yep.
So pretty impressive. I mean, most motors, most engines nowadays, you can't see much of anything on
right?
it.
Yeah, so it's nice they don't got a cover other than this nice little carbon fiber looking, fake carbon fiber looking cover, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks good.
So that's a look under the hood, and like I was saying, those holes actually go right straight through. And they come down into right about this area here. So imagine that lets some air in and
some air.
Heat out. All right, so we're in here in the heated garage and don't really want to let the heat out. We're going to leave the door closed for this, but was asking Corey, he's got, with this package, comes with a new front splitter on there, and what else, Corey?
New front splitter, new side air intakes there, air dams. This is bottom, I don't know what, Lance splitter, that's brand new. This whole grill is new, different than the stock. These actually light up at night. They will be white at night, and I think they work as an amber turn signal as well. And plus, they allow air to go through into the engine.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah. So they're another way to get air into the engine.
And this is all part of the RTR package, right?
Part of the RTR package.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a completely different look on the front than a normal.
Now, something that you and I both noticed is this hood something they do, because this is literally straight down through to the motor.
Yeah. Now Mustang comes with one of these on there, stock, but this one is bigger. It has bigger intakes.
Okay.
than the stock, so it allows more air to get in.
Gotcha.
That's
So
the main
that's
difference.
another thing different with the RTR package.
Yep, and obviously the graphics are an RTR package too.
Yeah. I'm actually ashamed to show this video as dirty as
Yeah,
this
it looks
is.
like shit.
Knowing you,
Yeah,
the guy who
yeah.
cleans everything.
Yeah, it's terrible. So dusty.
But it literally just came off the back of the trailer, so
Yes, right.
we got to give Corey some time to put some real love and wax on this thing.
It's gonna get a full paint correction. It's gonna need it.
Cool. All right. Well,
I'll have you
guys,
come over and help. We can do a video on it. How
there
about
you
that?
go. Well, guys, I know you guys aren't all car guys on the channel, but thought I'd put this out there for you, just to show you what a brand new 2024 Mustang with an RTR package on it looked like.
Yep.
They've got a little bit of a Camaro styling to it, along with the Ford Mustang, and I think it's a pretty darn looking good car.
Yeah. With all, RTR will come out with a Spec 3, which will include a supercharger in these. So Mustang, you can't put any superchargers on the new Mustangs yet. They haven't figured it out. So they're
Okay.
still working on
All
that.
right.
Yep.
Well, guys, if you like this video, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Also, hit the subscribe button. I'm not a car channel guy, but any chance I get to show a cool car, I will do it. So, Corey,
Thanks,
congratulations and happy early Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and all your fans out there. Thank you.